hunting, just me, my hound, and my gun. Chasing them deer, rabbit, and squirrel, now that's my kind of fun. I like going fishing too, I'll go on any whim, looking for the big bass, the crappie, and the brim. Just give me a wide open field to all cruise. Give me an ocean so deep. I want to ride the longest river in the world, or maybe climb the highest mountain peak. Like going down to the fishing hole, my buddies and me and my old cane pole. Bait them hooks and wet them lines, it's a life I love so fine. It's almost supper time, you'd think the world was mine.
And now for today's outdoor adventure, here's Archie Phillips.
Where's that stuff yet? Well, folks, we're off down here with Sammy Faulk and Steve German and my good buddy Jim Harris there, and that's Steve coming in there. The light's just good enough where we can see pretty good, and we got two coming down, and that's Coco in the back there.
Had a couple of cripples that was giving her a problem.
Yeah, and that's Steve there, and him and Sammy are guides. And Steve, what's the name of this area we in right down here?
Holly Beach, Louisiana.
Holly Beach.
It's about 35 miles south of...
Yeah, now Steve, don't fall in the creek.
35 miles south of Lake Charles.
Uh-huh.
Right on the Gulf.
Right on the Gulf. The ducks is in here like real good, aren't they?
Well, they're here now.
All right, there's old Coco here. He's going to be our working buddy, ain't
Come on, Coco.
There's old Coco coming in. He's got a bird in his mouth. There he goes.
Good girl. Little green-winged teal.
Going to throw wind, throw water all over us there. All right. Sammy Faulk right here. You and Steve kind of work this thing together, don't you, Sammy?
We sure do. We hunt during the winter, and then during the summer we fish, saltwater fish, inland saltwater, speckled trout and redfish, flounders, and we do make some offshore trips.
I see, out to the rigs.
Yeah, out to the rigs and on out into the Gulf. We've got one boat that we can run out about 60 or 70 miles.
I see. But right now it's hunting season, and ducks are here, and they're on opening day, and we ready to have it happen.
Yeah, ducks and geese right now.
Right here over my shoulder. Right here over my shoulder.
All right, Jim, right over your shoulder.
They turn it. They
turn it.
Banked around.
Okay.
Somebody help me. God knows.
That's unbelievable.
Boy, I hit that drake hard now.
Jimmy, y'all didn't let them ducks go by, did you?
We sure did, Arch. We were right on.
You see these two professional guys let them ducks go by too? Did you see that?
Yeah, but there's some that's gone by that hadn't gone by this morning,
Oh,
Arch.
I guarantee you that's so.
Well, we got that out of our system. We got to miss sometimes.
There you go.
So now we're going to start hitting.
Right behind us. Right behind us. Inbound. Spoonbill.
Yeah.
It's widgeons. Hold still, Colt.
Banking right in front.
Pintail.
Almost. That might be a good shot for Archie.
Get him, Steve.
Got that 8-power zoom.
Take him, Steve.
Got an 8.
God! Well, I'll meet them. How do they resist this big spread of decoys?
What are those things right there, Steve?
Rosette spoonbills.
Rosette spoonbill. They're kind of pink looking, ain't they?
Look right here. Right here. That's a Louisiana flamingo. I'm trying. Only one time. It saved the trips.
Isn't that lovely? Now, Steve, how long has Coke been your main dog right there?
My main dog about 5 years. My old dog died 5 years ago.
I see.
Hey, got another one. Hey, Coke. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, look at this. Back up there. Look at that. I think that duck wouldn't, right in the chest now.
Oh, look at that beautiful dog work.
Big bull Drake widgeon right here she's going to be coming back with. We got the hen and the Drake here. Come on, gal.
Oh, that's beautiful. Good dog. Good dog.
Leave it. Boy, look at
Now,
that.
what we got right there now, Steve?
That's a Drake widgeon. Used to be called American ball pig. It's the only puddle duck that has white in the shoulder. It's got that big white shoulder patch right there.
I see.
They called him a ball pig because it looks like his head's bald on top when he's in the air.
I see. Now, what all species have we seen so far this morning?
We've seen widgeons, blue wing and green wing teal, gray ducks. What we call gray ducks, a common name is gadwall. We've seen mottled ducks, which is our Louisiana mallard. Sammy, you think anything else we've seen? Haven't seen any scalp or anything yet.
No, that's it. Scalp.
Spoonbill, shoveler, northern shoveler.
You would see a canvas back there? That a can that came over the line?
There's a loon right there. That was up there.
You like to keep
Well,
Take him, Steve. Steve.
I'll try. That wasn't a bad shot, huh,
I
Archie?
guarantee you would.
Come on, Coop. Archie, this is that mottled duck that Jim just killed. We call them summer mallards down here because they don't migrate. This duck will be born and die within probably 20 miles of where he was hatched.
Sort of like a wood duck, isn't it?
Whole lot, except even wood ducks even migrate more than this duck. But a lot of people down here have trouble telling them from a mallard hen. You can see he's got real mallard features. This is a drake. You can see his wings there. He's got that mallard looking wing, but he doesn't have the white bar on the top and the bottom like a mallard does.
I see.
And the only difference in the sexes is this is a drake. He's got the yellow bill like a mallard drake, and the hen has an orange bill with the black saddle like a mallard hen does.
I see.
This is a good big duck. This
Now,
is,
can y'all manage them ducks down here pretty good? I mean,
they pretty much manage themselves. They're very prolific.
I see.
These ducks normally, you can see we're hunting this big open water. About the only time you'll get them to come out here is on opening day or when a big bad cold front comes through. But they like pots of water that you cover with your hat.
Little small pots.
Yeah. They're not a big water duck at all.
I see.
But they know every guide in the marsh on a first name basis. That's why they're hard to kill. They watch you put your blinds in, they watch you grass your blinds, they'll fly by and wave at you in the morning. So it's
But that's one of your good bread and butter ducks, ain't it?
this is a trophy duck for us right here. Yeah.
And he's a pretty duck. Ain't nothing
Yeah.
wrong with that duck.
He's real subtle, but
Well, you know, Steve, we want to encourage all the duck hunters too, not just because you and I in the taxidermy business, so I can say this because I don't mount birds, but you know, there's nothing prettier than a mounted species if you take care of him and don't mess him up. Get him to the taxidermist and
a well-mounted bird.
well-mounted bird,
Yeah.
and get him to taxidermist. Incidentally, Steve just this past year won first place in national competition for his duck work. Not only does he know how to guide these ducks, he's one of the top bird mounters in the whole country now, and it's just a pleasure for me to be out here with you and enjoying this duck hunting out here with y'all, because you know, you and I have hunted together several times.
all kinds of stuff.
great.
Y'all done limited out?
Yes, sir.
I see. What mostly did y'all get?
Norwegians, teal, grayed up, a couple studies.
Right.
Flying in close?
Yes, sir.
Did you hear Robert shoot much?
I didn't hear him shoot at all, hardly. I couldn't hear because,
Heard power shoot though, didn't you?
yeah. I heard Larry shoot a lot too.
Too late now, he's gone.
Sammy, these boats y'all use, they're a strange looking contraption. Tell me the background of that thing, the history of it.
Well, of course, the boats we use just are John boats, just aluminum boats. But the motors, there's 2 or 3 brand names. That particular one you just seen was a Go Devil, and that's what most people call them, Go Devils and Mud King, different things. But the Go Devil, it's basically an air-cooled engine that's got a outboard prop that works several feet, 6 to 7 feet behind the boat, and it's mounted so that it'll swivel up and down in case you hit anything, and it'll just run through muck, mud, stumps.
2 or 3 inches of water, right?
Just as long as the boat will float and the prop has enough water to push, or mud, it'll push the boat through it. Yeah,
they're unique to y'all's area, though.
Oh, well, they're spreading out. I think they've got them in all parts, and one operation I know in Mexico uses them. Anytime there's low water, they'll work.
There you go.
Yeah, they sure will. And being out behind a boat like they are, they'll if you hit something, it'll pop up. It's not like what we have down here, a lot of mud boats that a lot of people use, where everything is solid.
Yeah.
And if you happen to hit an underwater obstruction, it'll tear the bottom of your boat out, or your rudder, or your strut, or something like that.
I'm sorry. Way too far.
Here comes. Got him. You see where he went in, right?
I know where he went in. I'm not gonna get out right now with Larry moving the boat. We ought to get some birds in here.
Yeah, I believe you missed that one.
I missed that one, Archie. I missed that one. That was a solid miss. No doubt about it.
I know.
Steve, it looks like we must have 100 decoys scattered around over here now. What's your game plan with your decoys? I know you told me one time you do them a certain way. How do you spread them? It's got to be some system you use, isn't it?
Well, Archie, actually there's 256 of them out. And a lot of the ducks stay out in the Gulf. So when they hop over the road to come into the marshes, I want a lot of decoys for them to see. And I put them in little tight bunches. They migrate down here in little small family groups and stuff, so I keep them in little tight bunches with firing lanes in between them.
I see.
That way all the hunters have a place to shoot, and normally the ducks will go in between your decoy lanes. They won't land right in them. They'll land in a spot and then swim into the decoy.
I see. So they like to just have a little kind of a landing field between them.
Yeah. Right.
And then they'll swim up and make friends with those that's out there, right?
Right.
I see.
Look, here's a pair. Coming out.
That's too high.
In the decoys. 3 teal, 2 spoons, right?
I was looking at the big ducks right behind us.
Oh shit, I could have shot you. God dang.
You were going up, I was pulling on your shoulder, because I was going to wanted to shoot
Shit,
the
we
one.
had one between the blind and the decoys when you was jerking him down. Look over, look. call. Did y'all hear Jerry Bro and them shooting much? Robert in the corner blind? Tell Damon to go get them and put them in your blind.
Look, Yana, that dog's got that bird.
Yep.
That's 100 yards over there, Steve.
That's a long way.
I just wish y'all folks would look at that right there. Jimmy, look at this dog found that bird way out yonder in that grass.
You see how his head's sticking out? He's just live as me and you.
Yeah.
That duck.
No, he just run up in that grass. They could run further too, couldn't they?
Normally they'll go up in the grass and they'll find them some salt grass with a hole under it and they'll get up under it and that's where they'll stay.
Well, I'll just be.
And she went in there and rooted him out.
Well, now, Steve, when you train these dogs here, do you bring them with another dog? Is that what you do?
No, it's not like training a squirrel dog or anything. They go through a lot of training at home.
Good girl, good girl.
Need to get that
Archie, I'm going to show you how the old native, the French people, kill their crippled ducks. And being a taxidermist and still uses the real head and everything, this is the way to go. You can see his duck is alive. You fold his bill down like that, make a nice little round cranium. And you bite him till you hear it crunch, and that duck is dead. He don't
like that.
Just like that. He don't even wiggle.
Wow,
Man, these ducks are just fantastic this morning, Archie. I've seen more ducks today.
What do you think about this?
I've seen my lifetime. This is just wonderful. And, you know,
this is textbook duck hunting right here.
Well, to me, what's important is not necessarily killing the ducks, just being out here to see it and the beauty of nature and just seeing all the activity and fellowship. This day is absolutely perfect. It is absolutely gorgeous.
Hey, these old boys got to act together.
They got it together. They got it together. And you know, they do this. They have fun. They do it for a living.
Is that the way you bring them geese in?
That's the way we sure try. That's a bunch of snows and blues, and they'll sure listen to a holler. A loud. That usually attracts them. The more noise you make, the better it is.
Good shot! Good shot! Get him, Coat! Get him, Coat!
Boy, that should have been great.
Get him, Coat!
Yeah.
Where'd he go? He dove on him. Look at that. Duck dove on him. That dog don't know what to do when it dives on it, does
She knows what to do, but Scoff,
What's she doing, Steve? What's the dog doing?
she's trying to figure out where he went.
She knows he's under there, though, don't she?
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa!
Fair catching, Coat. Coat!
There he is.
Salt or a redhead or any of those diving ducks who break a wing and that wing's all crooked.
Yeah,
And that's,
like with a
that's
bone
who's
sticking
diving.
out.
Yeah, they can't do it.
Good girl, Coat!
But if they can flip them things back, head out,
I got you.
they'll make Luke Gaines look like an amateur.
She's got to take her victory lap. She's got to go around the blind and come in the front.
Is that what she does?
She's getting me a good shot.
Big old Drake with
I had a good shot.
Now, Steve, is this your boy right
This
here?
is my son, Joshua.
All right, now he ain't been duck hunting, has he?
No, he dresses like this every day. His favorite color is camouflage.
Does he really get to shoot?
Shoot, yeah, you just tell him, Josh.
Did you shoot a duck today?
They didn't have that many coming by our blind.
Didn't have that many, but you did get one though. That's pretty good. How old are you, Josh?
11.
11 years old and a duck hunter already. Steve, he gonna fall right in behind you.
I think so, Archie.
There ain't no hope for him. Is there?
No, not at all. You know what he wants to be when he grows up?
What's that?
Well, he wants to be a pro baseball player, and if that don't work out, he wants to be a taxidermist.
Oh, well, he's got a good dad to teach him, man.
Yeah, boy.
There you go. Sammy Faulk and Steve German, we've had a great time. Me and old Jim Harris here. Now, you had these boys here. They've been over on that other blind and hunting and all. And ducks were flying good and just a great day. It was a pretty day out here, and we just enjoyed it to the fullest.
It was fun, Archie.
Appreciate y'all inviting us down. And
No problem,
you know,
sir.
you're inviting us again. I don't ever tell Archie Phillips to come back and hunt on a trip like this if you don't mean it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all folks stay tuned again next week for some more outdoors with Archie Phillips.